because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
What's up? Welcome to IdiotBox Television. We are in episode 104. We will be talking about, will Donald Trump go to jail? Or is it all just politics as usual? My name is VP
Troy Everett.
And I'm Drummer, y'all. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining in, everybody. Thank you for joining in. How's everybody's week so far? How's everybody's week so far?
Good. I'm doing good. You know what? Is it all just last week Thursday, last show in episode 103. I had tornado came through, and it went through the northeast side, and it still got some work to do, and they got people that have power. People got power out too.
Thanks for tuning in, Del. I see that you came in. You had time to talk about what we're going to talk about today. We're just going through the usual welcome right now. Thank you for coming in, Del. Thanks for watching. Yeah. What's wrong, Drummer?
Watching.
I've been messing around with the computer because, when I do my stuff with the answering
the short version.
It's all messed up right now. But hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, Christy. Christy's made it in. Hey, Christy, glad that you made it in. First and foremost, I want to make sure that you guys check out the merchandise. If you want to get the merchandise, make sure you go to TroyEverettCreative.net, click on shop, hit IdiotBox.
Merchandise, show it.
Get your merchandise whenever you can. Show your support. Also, if you're on Facebook right now, click that like button and keep clicking it, so we can let people know that we're on. And also share. Share when you get a chance. Share now, share later. Rewatch it. Post it in your social media feeds. We'd really appreciate the support. We're up against Thursday night football. Is Thursday night football yet?
And I'm
close, right? Yes, subscribe on the YouTube. We're streaming on 3 platforms right now. That's YouTube, Twitter, or X, or whatever the hell they call that stupid ass. Yeah, I'm on one tonight. Hey, Ms. Jones, thank you for coming in. Sheena, thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Like I was saying, we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and X or Twitter, or whatever. Make sure you share that. Make sure you share. Also, I said that about 8 times, didn't I? I'm sitting here trying to. Make sure you share. Hey, Lachey. Lachey's made it on. We got to talk with Lachey. I need to set up a phone conference with Sheena, Shay, Mr. Malloy. We got some things we got to get going. Justice for Jalen. Justice for Jalen.
What you waiting for? Get it together.
Yep, we're gonna get that phone call, get that going. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. What else? Oh, blacklist. Didn't even talk about the blacklist.
I was.
So the Blacklist is a Facebook group that we put together for entrepreneurs and small business owners. If you have a small business or you're an entrepreneur and you have a product or service and you'd like to share it within this group, we have close to 600 people. Drummer, 600. I think we have about 600 people so far. There's a lot of companies in there, small companies, big companies, entrepreneurs selling from anything from eyelashes to social media marketing. So make sure you join the group, get in that group. If you have friends or family that have where's my glasses? If you have friends or family that are that have a company, make sure you add them also. Christine says, I posted the pics from the wedding I got from the Blacklist. Yeah, so if you want to, Christine has Janine Sweet Treats. That's her company. She does event planning and all kinds of pastries. And go on there and look at some of her stuff. She's been getting bookings from the Blacklist. I'm glad it's helped you out with some of your clientele. So make sure you check out her products.
Where's our hookup fee? Don't we get a fee? Like, some cupcakes or something?
Yeah, send us some cookies.
Yeah, send us some of them good cookies or some cupcakes or something. On them sweet treats. Okay, so listen, if you want to get on for the show tonight and help us talk some shit about Donald Trump.
or if you want to defend Donald Trump. Look, we can't go, we can't just be shitting on the guy, there's people out there that love him.
Yeah, there is people out there that love him. We gotta watch out.
We also have the green room that we can anybody can come in and talk about it.
Didn't I just say that?
and make sure you so your camera and also have the vocal, the mic cam.
Right. Yeah, make sure you're well lit so Sharif can read your lips. So that's the green link. If you guys want to come on and talk about this, we'll be talking about other things before the main topic, but the main topic is Trump going to go to jail, or is this politics as usual?
Yep.
Why can't we? Fuck them. Hey, I'm in total agreement, but we don't want to alienate people on the show. There's two sides. We got to have both sides. We got both sides come on, and we can argue the points. I am not argue. Let's discuss the points. Why this guy's a fucking idiot.
There you go. And for the people that don't like him, is there anything about him that you do like? What about Trump that you do like? Troy, what you got? What about him that you like? I'm going to say this. I like his honesty. I like that he'll just say what he want to say. And he
That's not honesty, man.
Sometimes he's just blabbing off. But I'm just saying, when he says something that nobody else don't say, that everybody's like, dang, he said it. Now, that other junk, when he just going off, I don't like none of that. But when he says something that's the truth, and you just like, that's true.
Give me an example of him telling the truth.
He's just having fun out there talking crazy. I would never vote for him. He's an idiot. He should go to jail, but we know he's not. But we're going to talk about that when it's time. Yeah, he's a capitalist. Exactly.
Yeah, he's a businessman. But speaking of that, what about I'm not sure if you guys have heard about Clarence Thomas and his big gifts that he gets from these donors. So they're looking into it. So Clarence Thomas is a Supreme Court justice on the Supreme Court, and he's been getting all kinds of money. Well, let me say that. Gifts, like cruises on big billionaires yachts, and free trips on private planes, and excursions to places like the Hampton and big, I don't know what you call them, mansions, right, that he didn't disclose.
When Trump first tried out for the,
we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Also, Sharif, I guess there was some guy that shot his wife up there in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I know that's kind of morbid. So there's a lot of violence going on. There was that, and then the 3 people that were shot and killed down here in Jacksonville. That's where Dale is actually from, Jacksonville. Guy went in there, had a manifesto claiming he hated black people. I think it was Edward Waters was a HBCU. He went on campus. They chased him off there, and then he went to a Family Dollar or a Dollar General and opened fire. Ended up killing himself.
He pulled the gun on himself because he didn't want to go to jail, Buster.
Yeah. So everybody keep your head on a swivel. I don't know what I do with my glasses. Keep your head on a swivel, because this is seems to be like a reoccurring thing.
No, what I'd say is stop going to Family Dollar and Dollar General. Because it seems like that's where they think we go.
Yeah.
Don't go to Walmart. Go to your neighborhood. Use my French. Go to your neighborhood. Go to your non-neighborhood white store.
Oh wow. My daughter's ex-boyfriend got killed by the police a couple days ago. Yeah, it's bad out there right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Big boy.
Sad times right now for Sean. The Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, showed up at a briefing before the visual and got booed, and they got booed him and his wife. Yeah, he's another reason why, some of these racist people, white supremacists, are getting emboldened to do stuff like this. He's trying to pass laws where you can't talk about Black history. He said that the enslaved people, while they were slaves, it was kind of, I don't know how he phrased it, I'm paraphrasing here, it was good for them because they learned a trade or something like that, something they wouldn't have learned if they weren't enslaved. Come on, these were people from Africa. It's not like they were farmers, they were hunters, they were gatherers, they had villages, they had their own land, they had their own intellect, they had their own civilization. It's not like monkeys coming out of the jungle didn't know nothing. Sheena says, I'm praying for you, Auntie.
Great.
For everyone that hates Black people, tell them to try living every day for the next 90 days without an invention, medical procedure that was created by or perfected by a Black person. Correct. He meant Ron DeSantis. No, Rhonda's a good nickname for him. I like Rhonda. Trump will pay for his crimes against the divided states of America. Biden has been the best economy since Richard Nixon. Yeah, there's another thing that just passed for all of those who are not listening in or don't know. Biden just changed a regulation when it comes to overtime for people that are like managers and above. So if you're a manager, if you're on salary, that salary must match a manager's salary. So he raised it to, I think, $57,000. If not, you have to pay the overtime. So if you're on salary, you have to have the $57,000. If you're not on salary, they have to make sure they pay you overtime. Yeah, it is sad. You better preach, preacher, cousin. She says. Drummer, you probably saw the video here in Cowett County. He was speeding in a white Corvette. Wow.
No, I did not see that.
He's an idiot too. Yes, Ron DeSantis is an idiot too.
Yes, he is the top idiot.
Where are we at? Okay. that actually passed. Yes, it did pass. It passed today. So, oh man, my internet's screwing up.
Yeah, it is. Go
So I
outside.
don't know about the best.
Go outside and lick your finger and put it up in the air like that. And then come back in. That would work.
Well, y'all gonna have to say something.
Huh?
You're gonna have to talk. Say something. I'm having technical difficulties over here.
Talking, I don't get a chance to. I be doing everything else. So anyway, you guys, yes. What was we talking about? Because now you done messed my head up because I was thinking about some other stuff. Oh, like I was trying to say a little earlier, but Troy was running his mouth and I couldn't jump in like the double Dutch. We have a guest coming on, Miss Nicole Brown. I don't know if she's going to come on now. She was going to like sit next to me and be on, but I said I could send the link to her. Already, I sent it to your email and I already posted it. I'm going to post it again right now so you can come on because she wants to talk about this Trump thing. She was heated up. I'm like, well, hold on, wait. You can come on. Okay, there we go. Green room link for anybody that wants to come on. You click on the link, follow the prompts, you put on your camera, you put on your mic, and you come on in and you right here and we could just talk about it. We could roast them like they did. Has anybody ever seen the Donald Trump roast? That thing is so funny. Snoop Dogg was roasting. They was roasting them bad. It was funny. But anyway, there goes the green room link, everybody. And like everybody was saying, we do have to be careful out here. Keep your head on a swivel. That just goes for anybody. But more or less, we facing some black versus white stuff going on. I mean, we always have been. Yeah,
And it's just going back to the way it was. But I think it's going to die out, though, man. I think this is the last hurrah for the white supremacists.
You think so?
Yeah, I think this is the last hurrah. Because if you look at what's happening, even in government, you've got the two young guys down there in Tennessee that are making changes that are in government. Very articulate, very smart, go by the rules, and are calling them on their bullshit, right? Then you have another young senator. Oh, geez. He's out of Florida. He's black and Cuban. I forgot his name, but this young kid is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So there's a lot of changes coming up in even the political field.
There she goes. It's 8:18. We might as well get into it and bring her in.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll bring her in. You flip it. All right, there she goes, you guys. We got Miss Nicole.
How we doing?
What's happening, fellas?
We can
How
hear
you doing?
All is well. How are you?
Doing good. So, let me put up the banner real quick so everybody knows what we're talking about.
Okay.
There we go. Will Donald Trump go to jail? Well, Nicole, what do you think?
I definitely don't think he's going to jail.
Did she just say definitely?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, he's not going to jail. I think they're going to waste a lot of taxpayer money. At the very, I would say the most they'll probably do to him, what would be funny to me is if his ass is on house arrest, but that's probably about as far as that's going to go for him.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to jail. Where are they going to send him? Guantanamo Bay? He's not going.
He's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's just.
I agree.
Yeah, he's probably not going, but let's just list some of this stuff out.
Okay.
For the first 234 years of this nation's history, no American president or former president has been indicted.
Yep.
Former President Donald Trump has been charged in 4 criminal cases over 4.5 months ago, right? So it's spanning 4.5 months. In New York, he faced 34 felony charges in connection with hush money payments with porn star. Wow. In Florida, he faces 40 felony counts for hoarding classified documents and impeding efforts to retrieve them. In Washington, D.C., he faces 4 felony counts for his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. And in Georgia, he faces 13 felony counts for his election interference in the state.
Wow.
So that's a lot.
That's
My
definitely.
internet's screwing up here.
He needs to go to jail.
He
But
does.
where would they send him as a former sitting president?
Yeah, I think
The service got to be there too.
Right. Like there's nowhere they can send him.
yeah, I think he did. I think he did go to jail just like the rest of them. You know, right or wrong. Yep.
He deserves to go to jail. Absolutely. I agree with that. But I don't think that it would probably cost us more money to secure him in a facility. After all, prison is a big business.
It sure is.
So
You get it there.
it would cost us a shit ton of money to send him to a facility. Supermax, Guantanamo Bay, otherwise, it would cost us too much money to do that.
I don't care. Take my tax money. Put him in jail. Put him in jail.
I agree.
Oh, what
Send his
happened?
ass somewhere.
Somebody
Pay
else.
for it.
Yeah, put him. Oh yeah, somebody else will pay for it. I don't care. I didn't take my taxpayer money.
Hey, let him pay for it.
I don't
He
know.
got
I don't know. I think he's in some trouble, man. Especially when you got the RICO. You know, because
absolutely.
when somebody,
Was he charged with the RICO or just everybody
He
else
got-
that was with him? He got the RICO charge?
Yeah, he got the RICO charge also.
Okay.
So that's it's hard to get around that RICO.
Okay, did you read the comment? Oh, go ahead, Troy. Read that comment.
Richard Nixon was indicted obstruction of justice and tax evasion and tampering with classified information.
And what happened?
Nothing. He didn't go to prison.
I am not a crook.
Cricket to the core.
Crooked to the core.
Lachey said they need to build one just for him.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
And again, who's going to pay for that?
We are.
Let him pay for it. Or better yet, let his supporters pay for it.
Yeah, what have they?
Y'all
Go
broke.
ahead, Sharif.
But there's another person that was working for him too. With his name was Harrison Floyd. He trying to defend himself, so he turned himself in.
You talking
No.
about that guy?
The last
Yeah,
one that was in jail with no bond.
And it cost him $40,000 and $100,000 to get a lawyer to fight the case.
Isn't he out of jail right now?
Yeah, but that's one thing. He goes on there and said they kept him because he was black, but
No, they kept him because he's stupid.
they kept him not only because of that, but he had a pre-existing charge. He had a pre-existing charge, so he had to stay in there for that also.
Right.
He's already
Like
on
he did not
probation.
get bond.
Yep.
Wait, why did they keep him? Because of what?
He had a pre-existing charge.
No, I'm not talking to you. Why
Oh.
did they keep him again? Because he was what?
Stupid.
Yeah. What I don't understand is like the country is so divided over this guy, right? There's a lot of people that believe what he's done is what he's done is right.
Yes.
And that's the problem with our political system is people don't understand policies and procedures, the law, even the Constitution. They don't even know about the Constitution. They're voting on public opinion. If you listen to some of these people talk, go ahead.
So I have a question, Troy. Is the country truly divided, or is that what the media is telling us?
Is it truly divided? Well, if you look at the voting, right? how many people voted for Biden and how many people voted for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a vast majority that voted for Biden. Are we divided? Based on those numbers, yeah, they're divided down policy through politics. But do we all want the same thing? I think that's the question. As American citizens, do we all want the same thing?
Okay.
The American dream, right? What's the American dream? We want a living wage, right? We want health care. We want our children to be well educated. We want racism to end. So we want people to be treated fairly, right? Now that should be across the whole board. What on those points there? Where would we be divided?
I don't think anywhere except for capitalists and socialists.
Exactly.
But nobody would admit to be either or.
Well, that's the whole problem with the system.
Right.
Is that you've got all of these major companies vested into some of these politicians. That should be that should be gone with. The lobbyists and the money that these people are getting. Like Ron DeSantis, how did this guy get $100 million, and who gave him that money?
Yeah, you see what she said. Trump's campaign made $16.1 million off of the merchandise of his mugshot.
But we do need to be educated more, and we also need more love and respect, and also stop the racism.
Yeah. So Dell says we have 4 black candidates running for president. Tim Scott is a dumbass. Will Hurd, Larry Elder, who again is just, he's out there. Cornel West, out of all of those, I would vote for Cornel West in a drop of a hat.
So would I. I don't agree with all of his philosophies, but he would be my choice out of the 4.
Yeah. Lachey said, there you go. That'll build a nice person.
For that,
prison. Or that million. Okay, so yeah, across the line, I think all Americans want the same damn thing. But what do they pull? They're just pulling shit out of the hat. I don't care. Oh, I do care that, if you're a man, born as a man, you're playing against my granddaughter in women's sports. That's got to stop.
Yeah, I care about that.
Yeah, I care about that. But when it comes to the LGBTQ whatever community, I don't do what you want to do. It doesn't bother me. The border, right? These are the issues that everybody's haggling on. The border. Border's been this way since we got here. Those people are indigenous to the continent. They've been coming over back and forth forever. But now it's a problem. Actually,
most of this country was Mexico.
That's what I mean. They're indigenous to the whole continent. Why is there a border? and
all of the West was Mexico. Yeah. Midwest was Mexico.
And LA is Mexico now. And so, so you look at these things that that are on the ballot box for the Republican people and what they want to fight. It don't matter. That shit doesn't really matter. Does it really matter?
I agree.
But yeah, I think that everybody needs to get on the same accord. I mean, instead of demonizing Mexico, how come we don't partner with Mexico, or we don't have more unilateral trade with Mexico, helping Mexico? I mean, they're our neighbor. Or Canada. We're sending billions of dollars to the Middle East. For what? To Ukraine. For what?
Political interest.
It's a proxy war. It's a proxy war that we're going to probably end up rebuilding Ukraine and getting billions of dollars, billions and trillions of dollars for rebuilding Ukraine. And then it's putting pressure on Putin. But it's already a failed state. Russia's been a failed state since the Berlin Wall, since early what? That was it. Early 80s.
Right.
It's not a threat. Russia is a non-threat.
A non-threat, exactly. Or like you would say, Troy, definitely.
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 But yeah, back to Trump. I hope he goes to jail.
I hope he
see
does.
But you know, remember the time that in 2020 they would everybody marched to the Capitol, and they hurted 104 police officers, and they were in jail, and 1,000 people went to jail. Well, that's one, but you got like about 34 more count.
Yeah.
Or keep going up.
That was all Trump's doing too. The January 6th. I mean, that's what he's on. He's on trial for. He says, "I wish Reverend William Barber II would campaign for president for the Poor People's Campaign." Yes, if you guys haven't listened to that, Dr. Reverend William Barber, he is amazing. He's a great guy. I do agree with you, though. So we got to get more people like that get into politics. Matter of fact, Nicole, why don't you run?
Because my mouth is too slick.
Well, as long as you're telling the truth, I mean, that's.
Considering the last president we had, it probably couldn't be too bad.
No.
It might actually be pretty damn good.
There you go first, man. Get up out of here. Even Judge Brown.
Yeah, I like Judge Joe Brown too. He calls it. He's a straight shooter. He's more of a conservative than more conservative than I like, but he's a straight shooter.
Tell me about this Reverend Doctor guy. What's his name? I need to write him down. I don't know nothing about him.
Dr. Reverend William.
Yeah.
Dr. Reverend William Barber. I only know a little bit about him because of Troy.
Yeah, he's
William Barber.
Yep.
You know what? Why is it?
I don't know if he's had his back infused or whatever, but you'll see him in a lot of press conferences. He's always kind of hunched over like this, big guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even his sermons are great, and that's saying a lot for me because I think a lot of you preachers are bullshitters, anyways.
Hey, you already know my mouth over here tooted up when you said Dr. Reverend.
Oh yeah, Dr. Reverend. Yeah, I really like him.
Okay.
Even like his sermons. And like I said, that's saying a lot. What were you saying, Sharif?
Let's flip it the other way around. So if they're talking about Donald Trump like this for going on for 2 years, right? 2 or 3 years. And let's flip it over and say, okay, if President Obama did that, what would happen?
We know. Obama didn't, we already know what would happen. Obama would be under the jail. Well, I mean,
wouldn't even be allowed to finish his term. Would be gone.
He'd be out. He'd be out.
They'll go take him out in handcuffs and let everybody see his face be everywhere.
I don't think any of them, especially those long-term politicians, I don't think any of them have clean hands. I don't even think Biden has clean hands. What's going on with him and his son, Hunter Biden, over there in Ukraine, there's a reason why I've got a big interest in Ukraine. They gave the Biden family a lot of money, allegedly.
Wait now. We can't just talk about the Biden family. We're gonna deal with stuff like that because the Bush family was pretty tied up in some oil money too. And a war.
Yeah, they
big and little
too. They were part of the Carlyle group. The Carlyle group,
right?
What the Carlyle group did was made
money,
weapons of war.
Mm-hmm.
No, they made weapons of war. what better time to get into the presidency and create a war and go to war and make money? So yeah, a lot of them, even the Clintons. I'm not sure if you guys saw that movie with Brad Pitt, or not Brad Pitt, but Top Gun. I drew a blank.
On the super predator, I mean the super felon, super predator.
Is that Nicole doing that?
I don't know.
It's like your hits and your phone goes in and out of the. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know. It hasn't moved on my side. Could be.
Tom Cruise.
What are you saying about Top Gun?
Well, Tom Cruise played this movie. I forgot the name of the guy and the name of the movie, but he was involved. Got to see the movie. He was involved with the. I think it was the Contra affair where we were, when Reagan was president, and we were sending money and drugs down there, and they had Oliver North, that whole thing. But Bill Clinton had something to do with that also, because his brother got tied up in that with the cocaine down there in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock.
Yeah, a lot of these politicians are criminals.
Of course. We all know that. And they got the nerve to talk about other people.
Yeah, and they're talking about Biden, getting Biden out. We want Trump out. And then you got the guy, robot. What's that guy do? He froze again. Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, he was stuck.
Yeah, Mitch froze again. Mitch froze on his Wi-Fi went down on national TV. Now,
he was like,
obviously he can't do his job. He can't even talk in front of a mic without seizing up. But he won't step down.
Nope.
That's part of the problem. He shouldn't be forced to step down. There should be a term limit. Make his ass sit down. Your term is over. Goodbye. They all should have a term limit.
Yes.
Not just serve until you die.
I agree with that. I think there should be term limits, period.
And there should be some type of physical agility and mental fitness test for not just our Congress and Senate and House and all that good stuff, but our Chief Justices too. Sometimes y'all get too old. Sit down. Goodbye. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Take a long vacation.
Extremely long vacation. Mitch needs to go home and sit down with his great grandchildren.
He do. It's about time. He's been around for a long time. He's been around in politics longer than we've been living. Right?
He froze.
He did. He was just standing there and they came up. Look, they came up like, look, you all right?
Funny. What's Bill got to say? Yeah, are you all right? You want to go? And he just looked at him and said, no, I'm okay. I'm just going to sit here and look stupid. That's what I plan to do. I'm going to sit here. I'm an idiot. Watch me freeze. I'm not going to take any questions. I'm just going to sit here and look like a fucking Muppet.
Oh, the old Muppets, the old guys that used to be in the show. Oh my God.
Old man in the middle with the missing hair.
Yes.
Dell says this country is not ready for leaders like Dr. Williams. And
stop embarrassing us, please.
Right. Like Dr. Williams, and he would eradicate the whole Supreme Court justice system, which has been the enemy since the inception of its bench. Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Clarence Thomas voted against the what was it? Help me out, drummer.
What?
Affirmative action. Clarence Thomas voted to get rid of affirmative action, but yet he used affirmative action to get to where he was at.
Of course.
That's
that crab in the barrel mentality.
That is so crazy. Like, really? That right there is like, They are just doing stuff right in our face, like we're just stupid.
I think a lot of people here in the United States are stupid. There was a quote that was, there's a lot of dummies out there, a lot of idiots.
Wait, hold on, I got something. Hold on. You said there's what?
A lot of idiots.
Big dummy.
Them too.
It's weird how you see the percentage of Trump's where he sits in the Republican Party has went up since he got arrested. So it's like, so you mean more people jumped on his bandwagon since he got arrested?
So he's like a rapper with beef. What the hell? Why is that okay? The former president of the free land. What the fuck?
He's a rapper with beef.
Yeah, like he beefing against the Democrats. What? This is absurd.
Yeah, I don't see how his numbers go up. But then again, what they're doing is they're taking stuff like out of the playbook from what happens to us. They're like, there's two justice systems now, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're after Trump. There's two justice systems. We've been saying that forever. There's two justice systems.
Right.
And the funny thing is, all these people that support him, the majority of the people that support him, he would not piss on your grave.
Wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire.
No.
No. Walk right by you and kick you out his way. Like, move.
Then he has the nerve to say, they're going after me. What did he say? He said, they're going after me. I'm doing this for you, is what he told his people. I'm doing this for you.
Who?
He's Trump. Trump said, I'm doing this for you.
Who
so
he
they
doing?
Don't go after you.
He doing it for Putin, his girlfriend, his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Look what Dale said. He likes Kanye West and Lil Wayne and Jay-Z.
Yeah. Well, Lil Wayne got all those. What was it? $100 million for his catalog.
He should have.
Who he sold it to?
Trump. How do you think he got off them charges? He got pardoned. You don't remember?
So I know he got pardoned, but he sold his catalog to Trump to get pardoned.
Why would he sell his catalog? Why would he sell his catalog for one?
That's stupid.
And do you honestly think Trump pardoned him for free?
Oh no, I know that. So
what about Kodak Black? He pardoned Kodak Black also.
So he gave up some of that publishing.
He gave up some of that money because Donald Trump is a businessman / gangster. He is like, I'll pardon you. I have a price. That's what he was doing with those documents down in he has a price. Some of those were nuclear secrets in his bathroom.
If anything, he should go to jail for January 6th and that. Now, the other stuff, we could push that. I would get rid of that little stuff and give him the stuff that is really, really that he really did and he really should go to jail for.
He should go to jail for all of it.
He should, but we know that's not going to happen. But give him the ones that should stick. The ones that's going to stick. Give it to him.
Yeah. I think they're throwing a lot of it to see what sticks.
I mean, you might have to pay him. You might have to pay him.
He should pay restitution.
Ain't got no money.
How we gonna do?
Ain't got no money.
Wasn't his father affiliated with the Nazi Party? No, his father was affiliated with the Ku Klux Klan. And that's on record. Trump's father was actually Ku Klux Klan.
That make no sense.
Yeah, that's on public record too. If you think I'm lying, go look it up.
You know what? When Donald Trump be walking, this is what I be thinking. Then he just be farting while he walking.
I just know he's going to be a fashion statement. I mean, he's going to have a jumpsuit that matches his face and hair.
It's gonna be all big because you know he wearing stuff all big, ain't nothing tailored. He the only untailored president we ever seen. His coat be way down here.
There's got to be somebody that's going to come to his defense. Can anybody come to Donald Trump's defense?
He's gonna probably come to his defense.
But again, a lot of people love this guy. There's these twins, man. I forgot the name of them.
Oh,
like
the black ladies?
The two black
yes.
dudes.
Oh, them two.
Oh.
Yeah, the two black dudes are real conservative, and they absolutely, I almost said it, they love Trump.
Hmm.
They love Trump. They think what he's done for the country is great.
So now,
Now, okay, so let me say this. I do think what Trump did as far as updating the tax code, that was tremendous. That was a very good thing. And that gave a lot of people a lot of money back into their pocket, into their everyday paycheck. So that was beneficial.
Yeah. Well, imagine those who, those beneficial for those who are making, 50,000, 80,000.
No, it was beneficial to everybody that was making less than that too. But the problem is, wait now, because the problem was people were not going back to change their W-4s. Once you start a job, that's probably the only time somebody is going to update their W-4 when they change jobs. And after that, they don't think about it again. But what Trump did was he changed that tax code where you don't have those same exemptions.
Right.
So that was beneficial to people, not just small businesses, not big corporations, but everyday people struggling.
Yeah.
And in addition to that,
imagine what he did for the millionaires and billionaires.
But the country has always done for them because that's just what the country does. So that's irrelevant. They'll always be the cream of the crop and the top of the upper echelon because that's just who they are.
Right.
But there were also a lot of small businesses that sparked underneath Trump's administration, and that probably never would have happened. That many small businesses boom and grow that much in that short amount of time.
Yeah, and a bunch of PPP loan.
No, not fraud, actual business. Now, there was a lot of fraud going on, but that's a different story. But I mean, actual businesses. So that was beneficial.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a good thing to say about Trump.
Everything wasn't bad. No, I mean, except for the comment when he completely embarrassed us as a nation when he said that COVID was going to cause people to die that have never died before. Like, if you know something I don't know, let me know.
And drink.
Give me the details on how you do that.
Don't forget about drink some bleach.
Go ahead, Sheree.
And that's why we have to vote. Because back in 2020 when he won, I thought it was a joke when he first came on. I thought it was a joke. Right, he ain't gonna be no president. But he has the big power, so we need to vote.
We voted last time when he was running against Hillary. People thought Hillary had it in the bag. People didn't go out and vote. It was like only 40% of the country. It was like 40% of the country did not vote.
Right.
And here's
the numbers
why,
were
Troy.
low.
Oh, Hillary.
I agree with you, Troy, but also me as a woman, I wasn't voting for no damn Hillary Clinton. She shouldn't even been on the ticket. That was intentional because they knew people were going to not vote for her and instead vote for him.
Right.
Okay.
I was not voting for her. Period. You cannot lead me nowhere.
No. Well, I think that's what a lot of people thought that Hillary had it in the bag.
That's the only reason why he won. I
think so because of who they put on the opposing ticket.
Not only that, he had that in Atlanta he had extra people to vote. Like $11.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Was it one?
No, that's what he was asking for. That's why he's
asking for.
That's why he's going.
Okay, that's another
part. He called I forgot what the guy was, Rossmanburg or something like that, down in Georgia. He called them and said, I need you to find me 11,000 votes. Find me 11,000 votes. That's why he's down there in Georgia getting indicted.
Hashtag lock him up.
Yeah, so the politics is crazy, man. It really is. I mean, there needs to be a whole new reset.
We need to go back
and be a reset. Like you said, Nicole, term limits. We need to get rid of lobbyists and corporations that are deep embedded in the government.
Yep.
We need to have people that are writing laws, not the Koch brothers, right? We don't need the Koch brothers or other people writing these laws. If you're a politician, you need to write your own laws and be able to do that.
Yep.
The other people are writing these laws.
Yep.
Lobbyists and the Koch brothers, and they're not coming from our politicians who are paid to write the laws.
It's coming
not
from
jail.
It's the deepest pockets.
Right. If not jail, put him on probation for the rest of of his pathetic life. Take his passport and stop paying him government salary.
One more thing.
And no health benefit.
What about the study?
What?
Study.
Tether.
Put it on your feet. House arrest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a big, and house arrest ain't gonna matter.
But that don't mean he want to be at home every day.
Man, he got Key Largo. He in a house arrest. He owned all that property. That's what 100 acres. He go golfing.
He can bring everything to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see justice served, man. This shouldn't ever happen again.
First president to go to jail and take him up.
That's why. So, like Nicole and everybody was saying, it's unprecedented. What do? Where do you put him?
Yep.
It's never been done before.
Nope.
He knows that. Secret Service.
Do they jail him at the little jail at the White House? The 2 cells is down there, make it one just for him. Like, what do you do?
They come build it on his property, a jail. And he had to walk around in that orange jumpsuit. He can't go in the house. He got to stay out on the property by the jail and do push-ups. They got to send Big Bubba out there with him. He got to have a couple of other inmates there with him. So it's like a 20-man jail out there on his property. And they feed him oatmeal and toast.
He deserves cream of wheat. No oatmeal for him.
Hey, Adam Carter Sr., what's going on, man? What's going on? Good to see you out there.
Thanks for joining in, guys. We're talking about Donald Trump. What you thinking about Sir Donald? Is he going to jail, or is he going to be chilling in Mar-a-Lago in his Speedos?
Oh God!
The swimming pool.
Not the Speedos.
Hey,
did y'all see what his weight was?
What was his weight? It
was 215.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You know it. That's 315.
How you get that wrong?
Oh my goodness!
How do you get? That's what they put out.
But
how do you get that?
They ask you the info usually, and they just put down what you say. Right?
I guess.
I don't know how it works. I ain't never been.
Damn. And they say how much? What? I'm 5'7", 195. I'm 5'7", 175, and I was 215. So they don't care. They don't put you on the scale neither.
Oh my God.
That's true. He lied about that. That just says a whole lot about you. So he's basically a NFL running back. 6'3", 215 pounds.
No. He's a McDonald's eating garbage man. That's what he is. One of the big ones. That's what he do. 215, 315. I laughed too when I seen that. And how tall is he? 6 feet.
6'3".
Now that might be right.
Man, this man lies so much, man. He just lies.
Hey, I wonder, did they look under his toupee when he was coming through when they searched him? You think so? McDonald
Make him take it off.
Yes, a McDonald's garbage man.
If they made him take it off, where's the picture?
Wait,
Yeah, I'd love to
wait,
see that.
Dale, he eating the burger while he dumping the trash can. Wait, let me take a bite. Man, I mean to tell you, boy. Hey, Big Cuz, what up? Telling you, so what y'all think? Is Donald going free? He going to jail? I mean, what's going to happen? Is they going to, just feed him Twinkies for 6 months? What is going to happen? Is he going? Wait a minute. Here's the thing. He could still end up being the president while he's going to court. Do y'all really realize that he can still run for president and win, even though
he's been indicted? He can't run for president.
The only thing
Hasn't been convicted. Hasn't been convicted.
hasn't been convicted, run and win. That's why he's trying to extend it, because he can win and then pardon himself.
Ain't no way in hell. Who does that make sense? Why would we allow that type of?
You only have to be 35 and over and to be president. It's not too many qualifications. Remember one time I posted you could work. It's harder to get a job at Burger King than it is to be the president. That's why he's doing this.
That is absurd to me.
He can still run and win and be at court on Tuesday and then back out there with Putin on Friday.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. If he did win, they probably would have sent it. Talk about it later.
No, he's going to pardon himself.
He'll pardon himself. It'll be all done. If he wins, he can pardon himself.
He can
Presidential pardon. He'll be off. So when you go out there, make sure you vote. What?
After that for a year.
He pardons himself. That's what a pardon is, Sharif. He'll pardon himself. All that will go away if he's a president. President has pardoning power. Somebody could be on death row guilty of murder, and the president could pardon them.
Yeah, and spare their life. Yep.
Yeah, so that's why we have to get out and vote. Even if Grandpa Joe starts fucking freezing like bitch McConnell.
Hey, Grandpa Joe have been doing some kind of different stuff.
Well, he old too. Matter of fact, he older than Trump, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
he's going. Mr. Tardy Sr. says he's going down, but white America style. Keep it in GA where he can't pardon himself.
Okay. He's right. He's going white American style though. In the beds where he's gonna have pancakes every morning, and bacon and eggs and all that. And he's gonna be chilling at church. That's what he's gonna be doing.
No. Wait a minute.
Now when you in federal, hey, they ain't good in federal prison.
Well, we know his wife ain't going to visit him.
She probably don't do that now.
Exactly.
She like,
no,
nothing about her.
Never heard much about her.
Where the kids been?
Oh yeah, the kids been out there. The two retarded boys. The two retarded boys has been out there on the news trying to get on Fox. Can I say retard?
No, Troy.
I'm sorry. I don't know what the politically correct mentally challenged boys have been out there. His daughter has been hiding in the cut because they got that. What was it? $2 billion from the Saudis.
Oh yeah,
so she's trying to be quiet. I can't say that. I'm in trouble. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the retarded people that I said that.
I had to get off camera.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. So I'll file that in my Rolodex. Don't say retarded.
And then you say it again.
Oh, thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Sheena. I'm sorry. It's what? Cognitive impaired.
Oh, that's a good one.
Practice that so you can get it right.
Yeah. Retard is just so easy. It rolls off the tongue.
Oh my God.
I will say that's my last time.
Oh shit. Woo. Okay. Yes. That was
Cognitive dissonance.
yes. But those boys, something is a little missing with them. It's like I think they was in other words, you could say they was on the bus with the helmets. What color was the helmets? Green? Blue?
Rainbow.
They had on the rainbow helmets.
The oldest one had a unicorn. It's a unicorn helmet. I Donald Trump. I Donald Trump, sir. I go to school. I Donald Trump's son. Fox won't put me on TV. Fox won't put me on TV.
Oh my God.
You know that boy be snorting mounds of cocaine.
Y'all are a mess.
Donald Trump's boys
Laughing.
and
What was that word
Donald,
you say?
what retard? Cognitive. What was it, Sheena? I gotta find it on here. Yeah, we're
Impaired.
cutting up.
Impaired.
Oh, cognitive impaired. Yeah. Stop.
You'd be better off just saying stupid.
IdiotBox. Come on, we're a bunch of retards. You can't hold me to nothing. I'm not. I'm an idiot.
I'm clear.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. You're safe.
Tried to stay on the show. You trying to take my spot, Nicole?
Who?
Well, this is like Martin on Martin. Okay, spot. You ain't showing just on the whole time. You talk more than I did.
I did not. But thank you, fellas, for letting me join y'all tonight. I appreciate it. Y'all did a great job.
Appreciate you coming on.
Hold on. We live in the same house, and you ain't talked to me that much in a month. And you
That is not true.
I gotta go.
I'm being dramatic.
Well, yeah, it's about that time. Go ahead, Sharif, do your thing.
Yeah, I want to say thank you, Nicole, for coming on. Nicole Brown, thank you for coming on. Yep, that's what we want. We want people to come on and join in with us, the IdiotBox television. And thank you for watching episode 104. We'll see you next week, Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniacs. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.